Alright. Sometimes I wish there was an easier way of transitioning those, but I I refuse to learn how OBS works optimally. So it's a hell of my own making. Hey guys! Hey! How we doing? Hey, hi, it's me, it's Tech Turnco. How you guys doing? Hey, what's going on? This... Well, I'll have theoretically changed in the future when most people are going to watch this, but unless you couldn't tell from the title of the stream, this is going to be the last episode of Triple C. By God, do I swear it. I have enough time, and I am motivated enough, probably, that I am willing to put time in, like a lot. Like normally, listen. I'm gonna be able to do. This is gonna fucking be the last one. I swear to God. I know I said that last week, like 2 weeks ago. This is it. I know there's no secret hidden other dungeon. It's just this last one, and then I'm gonna go back to Taiga and like talk to her and do all that stuff. But I swear to God, this is gonna be it. So I hope you guys are ready. Yeah, I don't think I have. And once we get past this, what happens after is Extella, which I have on my computer, I think. Hold on. I'm saying a lot of words that I don't actually know if I can back the things up that I'm saying. H, E, F. Yep, okay, I have them. Okay. Yes, Extella, ready to go. God, I have some things to say about Extella, especially with regards to when it came out and the timing of other projects, but it doesn't really matter. That's not what we're talking about right now. We're talking about Fate Extra, Triple C. And I don't think I have much else to say, so we're just going to go in. 56 hours in this game. Jesus Christ. I feel like I really only have myself to blame. All right. Straight in. Let's go. All right. Interesting they make it a point that you can see the thing from here. I'm just bringing out the thingy. Boop. It's really not that bad, but I don't really want to take many chances. We're all adults here, but YouTube will still feel weird about it. I stand before the final wall. Beyond this is the moon cell's core. That's where BB awaits us. We'll finish our fight. From an observation installation, the core transformed into a management installation. No longer a god's brain, but a devil's brain. Up ahead is a present that is yet to occur. If we defeat BB and return to the moon cell to normal, the future outside will become one where humanity's destruction will be postponed rather than decided. But if BB defeats us, then it's all over. All elements of the far side of the moon that could hope to stop BB will be extinguished. That instant will confirm the future where, in 7 days, humanity will fall to ruin. It will then become immutable truth. So let's have one last check. The reason why I'm here, heading into these depths, is for the correct future. For the correct future. There are also other reasons, but this is the most important. Oh, yeah, Sakura as well? Figures. But while we can't get any visuals over the central region, we can get a sense of positioning. Sakura, We'll let you take over from here, right? Please release the wall. Yes, of course. Y'all cleared the condition I put forward. I need only carry out my end. King Shinami, please place your hand on that wall. I'll access the shield through you. Alrighty then. Have my steps always been blooming? It's time. I take a deep breath and touch the final wall. Boop. Contact has been confirmed. Reforming statue around psychoanalysis, behaviorism, and humanistic psychology. Where's that one tweet that I saw the other day that was like, the best part about Triple C is that occasionally it'll turn into a softcore? Defining complete. Sakura model AI mental figure via declaration. Disassembling via equivalent authority. This wall in the shape of Sakura is being disassembled. Sakura sounds like she's enduring some pain. Since this wall is Sakura's mind, this means... Oh my god. Removing spinal cord. That means her mind will be ripped apart, won't it? Unlock successful. The path to the core is now open. Finally, not even light reaches past this point. All our senses are reading unknown. There's probably no coming back from that space. A one-way trip to the core. Once you enter, you'll get sucked in. In some sense, the laws of that area follow similar rules to that of an observed universe. Time progresses in one direction. This will be our final transmission. I wish you good luck on your battle. We'll be in the near side before you get there. There you have it. Sorry, but we'll be putting ourselves a step ahead of you. Once we confirm that you're in, we'll be sending you all the power sources we have. That should make things a bit easier for you. Alright, this is our last transmission. Keep your head on straight, no screwing it up in the last leg of all this. I can no longer hear any voice transmissions. Waves of quasi-spiritrons flooding out of the core, disrupting all observation. I don't know if they can monitor me here, but I nod to Rin and Ronnie. Leave it to me. Now, Sakura. Yes, I'll do my part. I'll yield the Sakura wall, the path to the moon cell's core. Senpai, be careful. The final door opens. The flow of time surges towards the conclusion. beyond here is BB. Whatever weird thing's going on with her. I wonder if it's going to be just like a straight fight with her. Come to the line. Monitors out. Comms are out. Now we got nothing to do. Yes, you worked hard, Miss Tosaka. We only have one job left. Okay, alright. Let's split the up areas to wrap up. You take the student council room, Ronnie. I'll take the school building. Understood. We'll use all the memory and power sources here to bolster Hageno's defenses. Oh, is it like getting rid of the like interfaces? Yep, they just did a blank space now. Sakura left already, did she? Guess it's just us then. Maintaining the student council room takes up memory anyway. I don't like the idea of waiting around to see if he wins or loses. A splendid, tough act you're putting on, Miss Tosaka. It helps me stay my own fears. Sorry for acting tough. We've got nowhere else to go back to but the near side when this place is gone. And that's a scary thought. Right now, there's no future for us unless he wins. If we get back to the near side just to pop back into bodies dying from euphoria to then drop straight dead, that would not be fun. As if you pay that any mind. It is truly difficult for me to understand the way you show concern. We firmly believe that he'll come out victorious. That's why we're afraid about what awaits us when we return to the near side. And no wonder, as I recall, my next opponent is... Same for you, Ronnie? Then one thing's for sure, things won't be getting any easier for us. Who knows? If the moon cell returns to normal, then all the events that occurred in the far side of the moon will be erased. All of our encounters, all the time we spent together, all our shared laughs, everything. My guess is that we'll completely forget about this as one possibility that may have happened.
そっか。元から一夜の夢。表の未来が守られた瞬間、裏での出来事はきれいさっぱりなくなるのね。
This was a nighttime dream the entire time. The moment the near side's future was protected, the events of the far side got wiped clean.
はい。残念なことに。それとも喜ばしいと言うべきですか？
Yes, unfortunately. Is that something we should be celebrating?
さーて。それこそ口にするのは野暮ってものよ。
Well, it wouldn't be inappropriate to answer.
そろそろ限界みたい。先に行っていい？ラニ？
Looks like we're just about at the limit. You can go ahead if you want, Ronnie.
水臭いです。退場するのなら同時に。あとは彼に任せましょう。
Don't be a stranger. When we exit at the same time. We'll let him take care of the rest.
そっか。じゃあ、はい。
Okay. Then, yeah.
さよなら、ラニエイト。私たち、いい友達だったわよね。
Farewell, Ronnie the Eighth. We were pretty good friends, weren't we?
はい。そして、最高のスタッフでした。
Yes. And you made for the finest ally.
ありがとう。今までお疲れ様。それじゃあ、聖杯戦争で会いましょう。
Thank you. And thanks for all your hard work this whole time. Well then, let's meet up again in the Holy Grail War. Kind of sad that they're about to kill each other. And now I shall observe. The old school building's defenses are gone. The enveloping bubble that admin AI S601 was maintaining around the school building is gone. And all resources used to materialize the old school building have been transferred to Hakano Kishinami's servant. The shelter facility that admin AI S602 had performed an illegal salvage and restoration of the old school building has been engulfed in an imaginary number vortex. In an imaginary number karma vortex. Ah, shit. Oops, shit. Yeah, they're talking about different. You see the mouse? Yeah. S601, S602. An illegal salvage and restoration of the old school building. The shelter facility. All that remained were a few real numbers. A gesture of goodwill left by Rin Tosaka, Ronnie the Eighth, and admin AI S601. The janitor's closet Jinako Kirigiri was in. Oh. They were doing this as a favor? The sounds outside have grown violent. It's like we're in the middle of a tempest. This muddy stream may crash over us at any moment. Nobody asked for that kind of commentary. Why do you always have to say more than necessary, Karna? You think so? I'm aware that it can be on the relatively silent side, so I'm surprised to hear that I say too much. What a shame. Why didn't you give me this pertinent advice sooner? You're such a bonehead, man. Yeah, the ball just creaked. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die this time for sure. No, I'm gonna die this time too. I'm gonna die at any moment in this weird place and no one will even know. Junako Kirigiri is justified in her lament. In the face of impending doom, her immediate thoughts were fixated on her fears. Although, since I've been severed from the concept of physical death, this is something I can no longer understand. Is this twice?
でも仕方ないよね。これしかないんだもん。
Still, this is how it's gotta be. This is all I have
外
left.
に出ても死んでるんだし、みんなみたいにかっこよく生きられないし、私なんてここで。
If I go outside, I'll die. I don't have it in me to be awesome and continue on living like everyone else. I'll.
ここで猫みたいに曖昧なままで居続けるのがお似合いなんだ。だって今まで何もしてこなかった。
I guess I'll just sort of hang out around here like a cat. That's what I deserve, since I never did a single thing.
学校に行かなくなった時もマスターになった後も。
No, Mom and Dad died, not when I stopped going to school, not when I became a master.
何もしてこなかったんだから。何にもないんだよ。
I did nothing, so I get
私
nothing.
みたいな凡人はずっと閉じ込められてるのがお似合いなんだ。
Love like me deserves to stay shut in forever. This is what Junako Kirigiri chooses. This is what Junako Kirigiri desires. And this is what Junako Kirigiri's fate is. My simulation produced the same result. However,
いや、それは違う。お前の人生はただ間が悪かっただけだ。
no, you're mistaken. You can chalk up your life to a simple bad luck. Huh? However, the the golden servant declares that she is mistaken.
カルナ。
Karna?
ジナコ、外では全てが消えた。旧校舎は跡形もない。他のマスターたちも本来の居場所に戻ったようだ。
Junako, everything outside is gone. No traces of the old school building. The other masters have returned from whence they came, it seems.
全てが消えた。ここには何もない。それでも、まだここに残りたいと思うのか。
Everything is gone. There's nothing here. Yet. You think you still want to stay here?
そんな言い方卑怯だよ。私だってこんなところにいたくない。
That's not fair of you to say. I don't want to be here either.
帰れるものなら帰りたいに決まってる。でも私にはここしかない。やり直しなんてできないんだ。
I would obviously go back if I could, but this is all I have left. There's no do-over for me. Correct. There is no do-over for her. Jinako Kirigiri is a master. Upon returning to the near side, her punishment for abandoning the Holy Grail War awaits. Fearing death, all she can do is stay in this space, this moment before her death.
いや、それも違う。うん。何と説明すればいいのか、俺には難しいのだが。
No, that is also incorrect. How should I explain this? It's a bit complicated for me to word.
俺の力では、お前を聖杯戦
Heh.
争の優勝者にまでは押し上げられない。だが、やり直しならできる。
I am not powerful enough to carry you, to win you the Holy Grail War. However, a do-over is possible.
聖杯戦争から離脱させ、地上にあるお前の肉体にお前を戻すことならできるんだ。
What I can do is withdraw you from the Holy Grail War and return you to your body on Earth. Huh? Well, that's not possible. What is he talking about?
だって。
Karna, what are you saying? Even the moon cell can't do.
できるんだよ、それが。俺の体をよく見るがいい。何か足りないものがあると思わないか。
I can, though. Look closely at me. Notice anything missing?
足りないものって、あ、そういえばカルナさんってガリ体型っすね。
Missing? Well, you're looking awfully lean, Karna.
マスターとして契約した時もうちょっと太っていたような、なんかゴテゴテしていたような。
When we first made a contract, you seemed a little bigger. Kinda beefier?
ああ、そうだ、黄金の鎧。情報にもあった。何者をも弾く鎧がなくなってる。
That's right. Your golden armor. The armor that repels everything. It's gone.
ようやく気がついたか。というか、さすがの俺もこの事実に気づかないお前に文句を言いたい。
So you finally caught on. I actually had to take offense to the fact that you didn't realize it.
おかげで、サーバント戦で受けた傷は一切治っていなくてな。
This is the reason why my wounds from clashing with Haku no Kishinami's servant have yet to heal at all.
実のところ、あれからずっと瀕死のままなんだぞ、俺。
To be quite honest, I've been on the verge of death ever since.
どうしてないの？あの鎧があれば負けなかったのに。
Huh? What? Why is it gone? You went and lost to Kishinami with it.
あれはお前に使った。
I used it on you.
お前が目を閉じ、耳を塞ぎ、表の校舎の崩壊に巻き込まれた時にお前にまとわせたのだ。我が主。
Master, when you had your eyes shut and ears covered as the near side was under collapse, I placed it on you.
我が鎧は神々さえ破壊できぬ太陽の威厳。いかにムーンセルが強大といえ、月である以上、太陽の光は砕けない。
My armor is the majesty of the sun, unbreakable even by the gods. Mighty as the sun may be, the moon can't abate the light of the sun.
つまり、なんて説明すればいいのか。表の世界では、ジナコは死んでいない。
Basically, how do I put this? In the Nearside's world, Jinako isn't dead.
お前は聖杯戦争が終われば自動的に地上に戻るしかない。聖杯戦争唯一の生還者となる。
Once the Holy Grail War ends, you'll simply return to Earth automatically. You'll be the Holy Grail War's sole survivor. He can't. This is me. Hey, twice age peaceman. He can't do that. What? No, it does make sense. Detecting the school building's destruction, the moon cell found Jinako Kirigiri there, so it received and classified her as a lost item. She may still be alive. The moon cell won't punish her. So, once the Holy Grail War has participated and ends, her soul will be sent back to Earth. This is the reason why Jinako Kirigiri showed up as an unknown number, the admin AI S601, and me. She was a spectator for the Holy Grail War from the very beginning. The first the moon cell has ever had. Why didn't you tell me that from the start?
タイミングを逃した。それで戻りたいのか。
I could not find a good time to tell you. What, do you want to go back now? That's an obvious yes.
I want to go home. 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 I still haven't done anything with my life.
よかった。俺は今度こそ余計なことをしなかったようだ。
Good. It looks like I didn't overstep my boundaries this time. Just fucking tearing a hole. Hey, it's his lance. I sure hope you're not gonna, like, abandon her there.
こうなっては足かせだ。さあ、お前の帰るべき場所に帰るがいい。
This cradle has become but a chain around your feet. Come now. Go home to where you belong.
帰るってカルナさんはなんか体すごい勢いで崩れていってるよ。
Go home. What about you, Karna? Your body's kinda falling apart. And badly.
ああ。表側にいた頃の俺は校舎の崩壊とともに消滅した。それを認めたのだ。このまま正しく消えるしかあるまい。
Yes. Back in the near side, I was destroyed along with the school building. I've accepted it. Now I need only disappear as I should.
言っただろう。俺はここで消える運命ではないと。
Didn't I tell you? It's not in my destiny to fade away here in the near side, in the far side.
俺には表の聖杯戦争の終わりにお前に鎧を譲り渡す使命があった。
At the end of the near side's Holy Grail War, I had an obligation to pass my armor unto you. Oh, what virtue his words carry. Even as I am now, I can tell that this servant's words bear a formidable will behind them. He says this is this not so that he'll be thanked, or that he's forced to. This is the power his words possess. Utterly unblemished words, parted by a creature who simply believes this is the right thing to do.
そんな嘘でしょ。自分が死ぬのに私を助けて。
No. No, that can't be. You'll save me? Even though you'll die?
それは結果論だ。お前を助けた後、結果的に俺が生き絶えただけだぞ。
I say this in hindsight. After saving you, I, consequently, perished. That is all.
どうしてなぜ喜ばない。外に出る決意が急激に薄れている。まだ何かあるのか、ジナ。
What's the matter? Why aren't you glad? You've suddenly lost your will to leave this place. Something still holding you back, Jinako?
だって困るよそんなの。
I mean, this is a problem. This is a problem. It's problematic for me.
私だって放っておいてもよかったのに。
You should have just left me behind.
だってそうでしょ。カルナの方がすごい人なのに、カルナの方が無念でいっぱいなのに。
I mean, right? You're an incredible person, Karna. You have so much regret, Karna.
いや、それは。
Well, that's...
してるわよ。マスターだもん。
I know. I'm your master.
カルナがどれだけひどい人生で、どれだけ欲しいものがいっぱいあったかなんて分かってるよ。
I know how rough your life was, and how you wanted so many
生まれ
things.
た時も、本当は力になりたくてたまらなかったのも、ちゃんと分かってた。
And when Kishinami asked you for help, I could tell that you really wanted to step up.
私だって意地があるもん。本当はカルナみたいなすごい人が生き残るべきだって分かってる。
I've got some pride too. I know that an incredible person like you should survive, Karna.
なのにどうして私なんかを助けるのよ。
So why save someone like me?
私全然
I'm positively, absolutely not special in any way.
わからない嬉しいけど私にはわからない
I don't get it. I'm glad for your help, but I just don't get it.
Just for YCH Peaceman's sake, I agree with what Jinako Kirigiri is yelling about. Reason being, she's unworthy. Karna has no reason to do this. Parity is prerequisite in salvation. Those to be saved must be worthy of being saved. Otherwise, there's no meaning or benefit to offering help. I was the same way as her before. I am the same way now. There's no cause or benefit to helping Jinako Kirigiri. She has no outstanding talent. She hasn't performed any good deeds worthy of praise. That's why there's no reason for Karna, a hero, to save her. This is how intelligence on this planet reasons. Without being special, no one will save you. No one will save me.
なるほど。確かに優れた人間、特別な人間ほど優先して助けられるものだ。
I getcha. Sure, exceptional or special people get saved first.
人間はそうやって価値を上げていくものだからな。価値のないものは誰にも見向きはされないだろう。
That is because humans grant value to things. Things of no value may as well be invisible.
そうだよだから私にはカルナに助けてもらえる資格なんて
That's right. Which is why I don't deserve to be saved, Karn.
だが、そういった思考は俺にはいささか重しに映る。俺自身、特別なものを救うに値する特別なものではないからだ。
However, that line of thinking seems a bit heavy to me. I myself am nothing special, or worthy of saving anyone special. It was dreadful to hear him speak so from his heart. For I know, and Jinako Kirigiri knows, just how legendary a hero this servant is. Even Indra, the king of the gods, recognized this hero of charity, an ill-fated warrior targeted by schemes to label him as evil, who had everything taken from him, yet despite it all never once bore hatred towards people or the world. So what is this hero's replicant saying? I am not special. Then just who was this nobody I was thinking? Still think is special.
ジナコ、お前は俺の主人だ。守る理由はそれだけだ。
Yunako, you are my master. That's all the reason I need to protect you.
お前がどれほど億劫な人間であろうと、働かない無能であろうと、関係はない。
Regardless of how irritating you may or may not be, or if you are a good-for-nothing slacker, none of that matters. The pittance of space left is collapsing. The world this girl believed in is collapsing. She had cried out. There's no reason to save me. I am not special in any way whatsoever, so... Jinako Karigiri is correct. That's what this world is all about. It's the minimum requirement to survive here. Life and death here is about competition, support, deception, mutual hatred, creation, mending, ruin, waste, and self-destruction. She embodies every aspect of someone who turned her back on all that. Worthless and unfamiliar with being someone special, she couldn't bear to keep on living. I had thought that she couldn't bear it, and yet...
カルナは私を買っているんじゃなくて諦めているのでもなくてただサーバントだから助けてくれた
Karna, This isn't because you think highly of me or that you're giving up. You're saving me just because you're my servant?
そうだと言っているだろう。そもそも俺に人を見る目はない。すべて同じ価値に見える。
I did say that, didn't I? I'm not a great judge of character to begin with. I see everyone as equal,
だからこそ、
which is why.
特別じゃない私をごく当たり前のように助けたのね。
Why it's perfectly normal for you to save someone mediocre like me.
それはダメな私がいつまでもダメなままでも
Even if I'm a deadbeat now and stay a deadbeat forever?
無論だ。特別ではない君を命ある限り俺は庇護し続ける。
Of course. Mediocre as you are, as long as you're alive, I'll keep protecting you.
ジンコ、ま、なぜ泣く？すまた一言多かったのか。
Junako, wait, why are you crying? Sorry, did I say too much again?
違うっす。カルナさんの甘やかしようがすごいんで呆れたっすよ。
No, that ain't it. I'm amazed at how much of a coddler you can be, Karna.
何があっても守る。何の価値もなくても構わないとか。お父さんみたい。親バカ、ここに極まるっす。
Always being protective no matter what. Not minding about something's worth. You're like my dad. Doting parent to the max.
そうなるのか。そんなつもりはないのだが。
Is that so? That wasn't my intention.
うん、わかってる。あなたは私を甘やかしているんじゃない。あなたは私を信じているんだね。
Yeah, I know. It's not that you're coddling me. You believe in me, right?
私の成功とか人生とかそんな小さな話じゃなくてうまく言えないけどあなたはきっと
And not my achievements or what I've done in life. Nothing that trivial. I'm not sure how to put this, but I bet you...
That's right. That man believes in her. Regardless if someone is ordinary or pitiful, he believes in the nature that dwells within a person. Even if it never ends up blossoming, he firmly believes that this seed is precious.
みっともないね。最後までわがまま言って。でも大丈夫。私はなんとか納得したよ。
So lame. Saying whatever the hell you want at the very end. But it's alright. Somehow I'm okay with this now.
だからもう言ってカルナ。今までありがとう。引き止めちゃってごめんね。
So just go now, Karna. Thanks for everything. I'm sorry that I ended up holding you back.
お願い。今も校舎で震えている私を助けてあげて。
Let's go do it. Go help the me shivering in the school building right now.
承知した。少々手荒くなるが、そこは多めに見てやってくれ。
Understood. This will be a little rough for you, but please bear with it. I must go. My planet needs me.
カルナさん。カルナさんは一言多いんじゃなくて少ないんす。
By the way, you had it backwards, Karna. It's not that you say too much, you say too little.
伝えたいことを途中で切るから相手が誤解する
If you try to say something and stop halfway, the other person's going to misunderstand.
これからは最後までちゃんと感想を口にすること。気を使って黙ってちゃダメっすよ。
From now on, say what you really think. No keeping quiet to not hurt other people's feelings.
そうだったのか。そうだったのか。そうだったのか。
Is that it? So that's it. So that's it.
3回言うほどショックだったっすか。
3 repeats? That's a shocker.
すまん。こういう男なんだ。元来暗い性格でな。忠告はありがたく受け取った。
Sorry, that's the kind of man I am. I've always been gloomy on the inside. I'll gladly take your advice.
そうっすか。じゃあ早速テストっす。言い残したことがあったら言うっすよ。
Okay then. Let's test it right away. If you have anything left to say, spill it.
そうだね。口にするまでもないことだが、ジナコがそう言うのなら言葉にしよう。
Alright. I don't have much, but if you want me to, then I'll say one thing.
生きるがいい、マスター。必ず誰かが誰でもないお前を待っている。
Live on, Master. Whether a nobody or not, there's definitely someone out there who needs you. What a charmer. And so he ascends to the lunar ocean. He's off to save Jinako Kirigiri from the imaginary number ocean as she despairs from its collapse. He's a glitter across this dark ocean that's breaking apart. He soars through the darkness like a glowing bird.
はあ、言っちゃった。ほんと私ったらついてない。
Ah, man. He's gone. I really am unlucky.
やっぱりものすごいハズレを引いた。あんたは僕には過ぎたサーバントだったっすよ。
Turns out I drew the shortest stick there was. You are a better servant than I could ever deserve.
さよなら、カルナさん。
Goodbye, Karna.
信じられても重みが増えるだけだけど、今更重いのは変わらないし。
Believing in me only puts more weight on my shoulders, but at this point, it's a heavy weight on anyway.
たとえ何もできなくても、何かをするって自由だけは私にも残っているよね。
Even if I can't accomplish a single thing, at least I'm left with the freedom to try.
And so, this area was completely engulfed in imaginary numbers. I'll be off to the next area to blot out the remaining cognition spaces, to erase all records and impressions of what I witnessed here. What I saw is of no use to me now. It's something my past self dreamt. I won't transfer it to any libraries. I won't let the moon cell have it. I will instead provide an account of the end result. With the conclusion of the Holy Grail, Jinako Kirigiri was totally destroyed. The moon cell has forever lost its chance to rewrite this fact.
Yes, I will save.
Also, while I'm doing that, I'm going to start the recording. I don't technically need to have a recording, but I liked having one anyway. Event selection tree? Oh, like not actually. Okay.
来訪者を確認しました。
Visitors detected.
現在ゲストの予定はありません。過去ゲストの来訪はありません。未来ゲストの必要は認めません。
At present, no guest arrivals expected. In the past, no guests have made visits. In futurity, no guests will be required.
来訪者002に警告します。直ちに人間性を削除してください。
Warning to visitor 002. Please delete your humanity immediately.
警告が受け入れられない場合は
If you do not heed this warning,
ようこそミュースル中枢へ。お待ちしておりました先輩。
I've been welcome to the Moon Cell's core. I've been waiting for you,
眼
senpai.
下をご覧ください。美しい学園風景が広がっています。絶好のフライト日和です。
Please look below. See the academy laid out? The weather is perfect for a bombing run.
当機は目的地週末に向かっています。出発時刻は昨日。到着予定日数は西暦3000年です。
The plane is destined for finality. Time of departure is yesterday. Estimated time of arrival is
お
3080.
そらく一瞬ですので、神である私の慈悲にすがって無駄な祈りを捧げてください。
It would likely take but a moment, so please implore me, a god, for my mercy with vain prayers.
言うまでもなく、決してあなたたちの祈りは届きません。
Needless to say, your prayers will never reach me.
繰り返します。来訪者を確認しました。現在、ゲストの予定は
I repeat, visitors confirmed. At present, no guests are.
BB's robotic voice echoes through this endless space. It's quiet. I was imagining this would be a scarier place with repulsive sights, but the moon cell's core is embraced with the stillness of night. It's not bright here. It's not dark either. Depending on how you take it all in, it may even be beautiful.
その美しさは機械としての美しさだ。ここには命の息吹が一切ない。あらゆる要素が生命活動を否定している。
It has a mechanical beauty to it. Not a single living thing breathes here. All elements of the space rejects the enterprises of life.
俺は多くの災害と人悪を見定めてきた。貴様らにとって悪とされる者たちも根本には人間への情があった。
I've beheld legions of calamities and even human wickedness. People you all deem evil still hold sentiments towards humans at heart.
それが自己にのみ向けられた迫害であれ、他者に向けた憎悪であれな。だが、これは違う。
Be it benevolence directed only towards oneself, or hatred directed towards others. However, this here is not the case.
この闇は人間的でありながら、人間としての情を持たぬ排斥の空。この世すべての悪を上回る、全く新しい人類悪だ。
This darkness is a universe of rejection, human-like yet bears no human sentiment. Novel. Evils of man that surpass evil, all evil in this world. I don't get the feeling at all, but apparently Gil can perceive the true nature of this night. negativity, curses, cutting, and craters. That's all that exists in this space. Positivity, hope, links, building up. The dancing cherry blossoms tell of an unabashed foreign entity that brings these concepts with it. Hakuno Kishinami.
その通りです。あなたにも自己を客観視する機能があったようですね。
I don't know if this is just because I'm taking forever doing this, but we've stopped actually moving. We're just kind of walking in place now.
That is correct. It would appear that you humans have the ability to perceive the self objectively.
残念なことに、あなたたちは機能があるだけで活用する知恵がないようですが。
Unfortunately, merely having that function doesn't mean all you humans have the wisdom to utilize it.
Okay, I'm just taking forever. Okay, understood.
先輩、あなたはこの完全な宇宙に現れた病原体そのものです。
Senpai, you're a pathogen that's appeared in this perfect universe.
Oh my. I think that's the first time I've ever seen something like that. Cool. It's BB. And I guess that's the center of the moon cell. It's a cube entrenched upon by a cherry blossom tree. The pink light it emits really does look like the eye of a god.
警告を無視して訪れた以上、一切の釈明は受理できません。
Now that you've come here ignoring all warnings, absolutely no excuses can be
ま
accepted.
た、未登録のマスターは消去対象です。サーバントともども、ここで廃棄処分とします。
Marking another unregistered master for deletion. I shall dispose of you now, along with your servant.
な、
Get
消えなさい。私は未知数な可能性も感情も認めません。
begone, Hakuno Kishinami. I, the moon cell, shall not allow the potential of emotion and emotions of a variable.
路悪な神の頭脳になり下がったな BB。 あれはすでに別物だ。貴様の手で引導を渡してやれ。
How you've fallen, BB. The brain of a god that flaunts its faults. Hakuno? She's something else now. Give her a requiem. I know. There's no emotion in this BB's eyes. Despite being our enemy, she used to be full of humanity. Now she's turned into a vice that simply broadcasts the moon cell's decisions. The moon cell isn't anything evil. BB isn't anyone evil either. The two put together doesn't give us much hope, but that's it. So if my words can still reach her. Why are you whipping humanity? Separate yourself from the moon cell. I don't think my choice matters in this much, but I'm going to go check a thing just to be sure. Ba ba ba. Doing a big scroll. 3, 4, 7. Do 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 do. Oh, interesting. Okay. Fascinating. Guess I'll have to take you down, BB.
釈明の余地はないと警告しました。無様です。無様に、無様の闇の中で無様しなさい。
I warned you that we won't be afforded excuses. Wretched. Have yourself a wretched death in this wretched darkness.
Oh boy.
あなたたちには適切です。原初の冷却すらあなたたちには行き過ぎた資源でした。
That will prove appropriate for you all. Even archiving your origins was a waste of resources.
Alarm. Alarm.
この闇はあなたには晴らせません。あなた一人の光ではとても。なぜなら
You humans are unable to dispel this darkness. Not by your light alone, at least. Reason being,
人類を許容するべきか否か。
should humanity be permitted or not?
この議題で過去から現在に至る地球の全生命体から採決した結果、49対51で人類の一層が可決しました。
The matter was voted on by all life forms, past and present on Earth. The results were 49 to 51 in favor of purging humanity.
許容的意見は動植物が中心でした。
Ha.
物言わぬ彼らはあなたたちを許すと告げました。
The majority of those who voted to permit were flora and fauna. They who do not speak indicated that they approved of you all.
否定的意見はあなたたちが中心でした。知恵を持つあなたたちは自分たちは反省しないと嘆きました。
The majority of those in disapproval were you yourselves. You all, bearers of wisdom, grieved that you were not remorseful.
わかりますか？利益のために同志を食い物にするのはあなたたちだけなのです。
Don't you see? You're the only ones cannibalizing your own kind for gain.
あなたたちは自滅を選んだのです。
You all chose self-destruction.
あなたたちは自滅を選んだのです。
You all chose self-destruction.
あなたたちは自滅を選んだのです。
You all chose self-destruction.
The truth couldn't be any clearer. This merciless, hard truth echoes. An inexcusable credit roll plays. So that's what happened. In that case, it is what it is. If that's what we decided, then it is what it is. Through the moon cell, I see the tens of billions of death we brought about. See the hundreds of billions of curses cast upon us. On top of that, there were people who trampled on the words of those who'd forgive us with "I don't care."
It's no good. I have no counter to her argument.
We destroyed ourselves. We destroyed ourselves. We destroyed ourselves. So, that's it. It's over. It's over. It's over.
違う。嫌じゃないわそれ。公正の権化みたいな私が事実を隠蔽してどうするのよ。
No, I'm not being fair. I'm practically the embodiment of fairness, so why am I hiding the truth?
ちなみに本当は50対50でした。人類の皆さんもやるもんですね。
Yeah, it's a little bit closer to what I anticipated.
By the way, it was actually 50-50. Humanity can really pull through sometimes, huh?
隠しようのない本音アンケートでも未来に希望を持っちゃうおバカさんが10%もいたなんて。
Despite it being a survey of honest opinions, 10% surveyed were dummies who still had hope for the future. Can you even imagine?
その恥知らず
Imagine?
さに私もびっくりです。じゃあなんで可決したかって？それは
Have they no shame? I didn't see it coming either. So why did they approve? Well, see,
私になってもう一人で票を動かしてこの騙されないで先輩。
mood so that it became altered the votes. Damn you. Don't be fooled, senpai.
That's a little bit closer to what I expected. I hear a voice. I hear a voice. I hear a voice. I hear a scathing voice telling me not to let the results bring me down. That's right. What do you mean self destruction? What do you mean ruin? What do you mean it's over? No, that's any a big deal. I mean, it's natural for all living things to die. I'm human, even if I'm still only an adolescence, kinda. I've always been miserably struggling to live out a pathetic fear of death. And as much as I've been frantically trying to put this idea into practice, she, who ridiculed the thought, knew it to be true more than anyone. She would watch us through clenched teeth as we tenaciously bounced back after falling into despair countless times. That's what makes this ironic. She knows better than anyone the strength to be found in human weakness and ugliness. She yells out, "They were never like this before. A future of this difficulty shouldn't be enough to crush your spirits."
愚劣です。不可能です。なぜ意識が戻るのです。なぜ自分を肯定できるのです。
What folly. This is impossible. Why are you conscious again? Why can you still affirm
こ
yourself?
の未来を知らされておきながら立ち上がる意味がありません。
You found out what the future holds. There's no point in getting back on your feet.
愚劣です。不可能です。あまりにも無様です。つまりあってはならないことです。
What folly. This is impossible. You're so wretched. In other words, this must not be.
なぜそこまでしてあなたたちは苦しもうというのです。
Why do you all go so far to suffer? Well, I mean, it's obvious. Because we don't understand. We don't understand what the point of life is. We don't understand what the point of living is. We don't understand the point of humanity is. That's why we'll never stop until we reach the finish line. The moon cell must not know that this is all there is to the principles behind why we act as we do. If you can't understand it after observing it for so long, then you probably never will understand.
細胞レベルでの 認。タナトーシスよりの復帰を確認。こんなことか。
Cellular level Spiritron reconstruction confirmed. Recovery from Thanatos confirmed. This can't be.
That's right. Even if there's only death in my future, even if there's only death for me, I mustn't stop. If a measly thing like a conclusion is enough to make me quit, then I can't claim I even belong to that immature planet.
未熟な惑星ときたか。雑種の分際でよくもそこまで思い上がった。
Immature planet, it says. How the vanity of this filthy mongrel soars. Indeed, however, quite sound and true. The planet heads towards its final days while human history is still in infancy. Look no further than this fool here it produced, with his lack of boundaries. Adolescence written all over. These humans, literal sloths, have yet to prove their worth. That's why it's still too soon for their judgment. It's absurd for a mere rocks observer to be discussing the laws of the universe. We should be ascertaining if you've grown too arrogant. Ho 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 ho. I speak now of Genesis. The elements amalgamate, coalesce, and bring forth the star that weaves all of creation. Learn now of the ultimate truth, that which I truly deem golden. I shall show you my hidden, treasured prototype. Come, rave in homage to your maker, unrequisite wretch. Yeah, he's got that shit on now. Unfortunately, he still has his golden shoe.
Such power. Its level rivals my own. How deplorable a sight.
Certainly. Even on the brink of a death, a king would never reveal his primordial form. However, I am the state my mongrel waited her life on. I won't reciprocate, who will? If the enmity varnished here is all the enmity in the world, then let me seize this opportunity. Aid me, all you. This man here is my contractor. Know that no harm shall befall Hakuno Kishinami beyond my say, for I have him forever beyond reach.
How adamantly you persevere. Humans have proven themselves unneeded.
私は守ると誓ったから。
For I made a vow to protect.
そうです。守るためのムーンセルです。あ、でも私は何を守りたいと。
Yes. Oop. Yes. The moon cell's purpose is to protect. Yet, just what? What was it that I wanted to protect?
ここであなたを削除し、人類の未来を完全に決定します。
I shall eliminate you here and settle humanity's fate.
消えなさい。跡形もなく、痕跡もなく、惜しむ声もなく、同情の余地もなく。それがあなたたちにはふさわしい。
Be gone, without a trace. No remains, no regret, no sympathy spared. That is what you all deserve.
それを決めるのは貴様でも俺でもない。ここまでたどり着いた一人の愚か者だ。
That is neither for you nor me to decide. Only for the one fool who made it all the way here too.
行くぞマスター。俺のすべてを存分に使い、思うままに戦うがいい。
Onward, master. Utilize my strength to its fullest and fight as you see fit.
もはや言葉はいらぬ。我らの力をもって心臓の神を討つ。神話以来の神殺しと行こうではないか。
There's nothing left to say. Wield my power to annihilate this new god. I haven't slain anything divine since the events of my myth. Oh yeah, buddy. A consensus is reached. BB, the moon cell's intent becomes clear. We are to be killed. I stare straight back at said malice. Okay, now this I can fight. Against this malice, I can face it head on. My memory may be hazy, but I know that I've always raced against headwinds. That Gilgamesh has always been by my side. Let's go, Gilgamesh. This is the final battle. Ooh. Gilgamesh.
ムーンセルとの同居を
Moon Cancer.
蹂躙を始めましょう。
All right, Gil. Live or die by the sword.
ギルガメッシュ、最低者であるあなたが私を破壊することは承服
Go
できない。
and arbiter yourself.
私たちは同じ視点の
Shouldn't
もの
say
ではない
viewpoint.
のですか。
笑わせるな。最後まで見るという点が同じなだけだ。お前は人類史を嫌悪し、俺は人類史を楽しんでいる。であれば、もはや戦うほかあるまい。我らは互いの仇敵だったのだ。ムーンセル。
Sword of Fresh Air. Okay, winds through storms. Okay. So it looks like we didn't exactly get anything new for this cool origin form. Except that outfit, which is still pretty cool. Physical damage, magical paralysis, stun. I still have hack skill, right? Good, good. All right. What we are going to do... Yeah, it was Ellie who had the advantage against break. Okay. Gonna do that. We are going to do... What's a good one? We're going to do the Chains of Heaven. I'm going to throw a hack skill here. Do that. And then break. It looks like she might do a break again. Is it gonna guard? No, I'm gonna break. Go. Yep. Help us out, Enkidu. Yeah. Whatever that was. Oh shit, it still went through. Oh, but she was stunned. Ooh. Yes. Ah, fuck.
偶然の灯火ですね。
Before I wipe out in a single blow.
消してあげます。
We shall see. Into that. I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna go for that. Do a hack skill again. Do. And block. Go.
注意はしておくか。俺の胆力は無尽蔵でな。
Yeah, that's a free hit. Ouch. Ooh.
仕方のないやつよ。
Damn it. Alright, fine.
必然の展開です。このまま速やかにデリートします。
Is it now? Ah, shit. I wanna do a heal, but I think alright, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Servants. Completely restores the 7 HP. We'll just do significant for right now. Boom. I'm gonna you. Go.
オペ開始。
Hmm.
貴様は
Ah, shit.
これは欲望を組む点。
Scoop of lust. The
この一滴が。
it's our extra attack. Ow, vanish. What? Even.
脆いな。
Sick. All right, I am going to need. Oh, she got rid of my fucking buffs. Bitch. I'm going to do break, attack, guard, attack, break, go. I should really be using more of his abilities. Okay. I do love beams.
見えているぞ。
Ouch.
脆いな。
Damn, I just got healed up.
必然の展開です。このまま速やかにデリートします。
Fuck it. I'm gonna try and get some of these buffs back because I'm dying out here. And in return, I'm gonna spam some skills of our own. Just to safely ensure that we get it off.
魔力は尽きぬ。自決しろとは言わん。
王冠よ。
Ah, shit.
光を
Ouch.
ながら怠惰を極めすぎたか。
Yes. Things really slid downhill there real fast there. But hey, we're making it.
最低者であるあなたが
Alright.
私
We're
を
gonna
殺
do
すことが
that.
承服できない。
No.
私たちは同じ種類のものではないのですか。
笑わせるな。最後まで見るという点が同じなだけだ。お前は人類史を嫌悪し、俺は人類史を楽しんでいる。であれば、もはや戦うほかない。持ちこたえろよ。天の鎖よ。
I just wanted to let them talk it out. Yep, there's the paralysis again. Yay.
仕方のないやつよ。
Ah, fuck. Whatever. A double guard. Okay.
偶然の灯火ですね。私の光を消してあげます。
Single blow. Unfortunately, you already exceeded your single blow, so I don't remember what I did. Fix magic damage and stun an enemy. Paralysis. Ah. You know what? I'm gonna do a spicy little heal for fun. And there, go.
大地の化身を崩せるか。
Ah, it was Kishar. Damn it. Ow. Well, there goes most of that. Damn you. Honore. Chance to heal. Hold out until then. Pure magic crystal. Break. Guard. Guard. I'm gonna do another guard because I feel like it's gonna be one of those. Attack and attack. Go. Yeah, it was gonna be one of those. Celestial inverted moon. Drops enough to kill you. Discard it, so we're careful. Ooh. With a bonus full chain? Let's go. Alright. Damn it. I'm using items. Alright. I'm gonna do that, and then that, and that, and that. Break guard. Why am I guessing? We're gonna do that. We're gonna loose the winds, and then we're gonna do that. Ow. Ah, freaking Jesus. Ouch. Battles proceeding as expected. If only I had some other way to heal. Oh well. How do I want to do this? That. Break. Guard. Let's lose some wins. Just to make sure we get some more health. Yeah. A double? Nah. Ouch. Die. I said die. Is battle still proving a pace? I'm gonna you. I'll throw down a hack skill, but I don't know that she's actually gonna do it. You. Go. Go. Cool. Yep. Nice. Yeah, I didn't think so. You were supposed to get skill hacked. Damn you. I guess that one's supposed to go through. Jeez. Shit. Turned at the last minute. I should have just blocked. I should have just gone for my gut. Oh, hey. This is a different opener than normal, I think. Ow. It's a good thing I opened with it takes less damage. Damn it. This was a whole new one. Luckily, I guarded on that one, but I feel like that was a whole new frame that I hadn't seen yet. All right. Ah, shit, I can't heal if I want to do that. Okay. Then we are going to pierce damage. But it doesn't work because I don't have the thing. At skill. We're going to do a Chains of Heavens. We're going to do Paralysis. You. Go. Bam. Damn it. It's becoming more and more apparent that that's not going to work on her, which is unfortunate. Nice. Like, I can tell where she's gonna do them, mostly. But, like, damn it. You. You. I'm gonna loose the winds. Get healed. I knew it was either going to be this one or the other one. Guard it. And still remove the buffs. Ouch. Mm. So we're going to do an Ether Crystal. Kishar. We're going to guard that. And then we're going to Chains of Heaven. Guard. Attack. Guard. Go. One of those should have been a break. I can feel it. Ow. Paralysis. Thank God she's not immune to that. Yeah. Yeah. Do I have an elixir? This would be a great time for that. Yes, I have 2. Thank God. Okay. We are going to open with... what should I open with? Guard that. I just have to guard them now. I don't... There's not really much I can do about them. Oh, hey, hold on. Ah, shit. I don't have enough mana for it. No! Damn it. The hard choices. Elixir. Guard that. I say guard that. We'll clear the storm a couple times. Go. Damn it. 10 crowns, 7 hills. Fuck off. Boom. Boom. On a block, you took 900 damage. Die already. We're gonna do that. Break. Guard. Break. Attack. I don't know why I'm pussyfooting around it. Chains of Heaven. Go. Yep. Nice. Aha! There it was. Shit. Enkidu, help us out here. Yeah. Oh, I hope you're ready now, BB. And we're done here. But just in case. I talk of the origin. Source elements mixing and solidifying into the star that weaves all of creation. I got a giant smile on my fucking face right now. This is great. And yeah, this is a little cheaty, but whatever. Fuck it. We're at the end here. Let's speed things along. Pay tribute with your life, Enema Elish! Fucking die. Yeah, baby. No phase 2. Sorry, BB. This just wasn't your route.
システムの不正終了を確認しました。リブートします。
Unauthorized system termination detected. Rebooting.
異常な原因である桜システムを破棄。稼働中の桜シ
Oh,
ステ
shit.
ムを検索。発見。接続します。
Abnormality origin. Sakura system. Now marking for deletion. Searching for operational Sakura system. Match found. Now linking.
Oh.
ムーンセル再起動。成功しました。全桜システムが凍結していた人類への干渉を始めます。
Rebooting Moon Cell. Success. Humanity intervention suspended by previous Sakura system. Now unsuspending.
全桜システムによる妨害が消滅したことで進行速度は 20%
Inhibitor set by previous Sakura system deleted. Progression rate increased by 20%.
文明の崩壊までいつも
Simulating increased speed of civilization's destruction. New estimate is 5 days.
何事か BB がムーンセルを止めていたのはいい分かりきったことだだがなぜ再起動する
What is this? BB was holding the moon cell at bay. That much is obvious. But why has it restarted? What the hell's going on?
BB was defeated. The connection to the moon cell was severed. So why won't the moon cell stop humanity from getting erased? It's almost as if it was the moon cell that went haywire and BB was the one stopping it.
ダメさせないムーンセルを自由にはさせない
No. I won't let it. I won't let the moon cell rampage. Oh, shoot.
私も消えないムーンセルなんかに消されない消えるのならムーンセルも一緒に
And I won't disappear. I won't let this damn moon cell get rid of me. If I go, the moon cell goes with me.
私は負けない
Oh.
だって私が倒れたら誰があの人を
I won't lose. After all, if I fall here, who will look after him?
Gil, technically.
データですらない未来に取り残されて消えるしかない
No place to go. Not even his data. Left out of the future. He had no choice but to disappear.
それでもそんな心でも私はい
Despite all that, despite his heart, he laughed and said, I'm here.
尊い人を誰が守ってあげられるの？
Who will protect that wonderful person? Bibi is still fighting back. Is she trying to revive herself after being destroyed? Or is she trying to stop the moon cell's operations? Regardless, neither happens. She's beginning to fall apart, and there's no way to save her. The moon cell continues operating.
読めた。こちら側の白い AI か。同型の AI であるなら、緊急時の予備システムとして使用できよう。
Oh shit. Figured it out. It speaks of our allied white AI. Being the same type of AI, I can use her as an emergency backup system.
セルメ。生き延びる本能こそないが、存続する機能だけは一流だな。
Infernal moon cell. It lacks survival instincts as its ability to preserve itself is unparalleled. So this time it'll be Sakura who becomes the moon cell? Bibi and Sakura are the same type, the same model. Does this mean that so long as she lives, we can't stop the moon cell's decision to interfere with humanity? Then what do we even take down BB for?
いいえ、いいえ。皆さんの努力は無駄じゃありません。
This is where I reveal I was bad the whole time. No, your efforts weren't wasted. Sakura?
BB が倒れたことで、私はやっと侵食プログラムに直接干渉できるようになりました。
With BB defeated, now I can directly inhibit the corrupting programs.
私はこれまで BB を止められなかった。BB も私を消せなかった。
Up until this point, I couldn't stop BB, and BB couldn't stop me.
旧 AI は自己消去を禁止されている。私たちは自分を殺すことはできない。それが全ての過ちのもとでした。
Advanced AIs are forbidden from self-deleting. We can't take our own lives. That's where the blame for all this lies.
でも先輩が、リンさんが、ラニさんが、私をここまで連れてきてくれた。
But you, Rin, and Ronnie brought me all the way here.
新しい運営プログラムに選ばれた私なら、全てを。
And now that it's chosen me as its new administrative program, I can fix everything.
ルエセルが私たちに課したルールも打ち消して、全てをなかったことにできます。
I can negate all the rules the moon cell imposed on us. I can make this all go away. Negate all the rules the moon cell imposed? Don't tell me. Is she thinking of resetting the moon cell and her own administrative functions?
この事件を全て夢として処理する。自らの命、いや、魂を支払ってまで、ムーンセルを守るというのか。AI。
You would turn this entire affair into but a dream. To protect the moon cell, you would pay with your life. No, your soul, AI.
これでいいんです。私が消えれば暴走も侵食も止まります。
Yes, I'm fine with this. Once I disappear, things will return to normal, and the corruption will cease.
皆さんの表側に戻されて、虚数空間は初めから存在しないことになって、正しい歴史から削除されます。
You'll all return to the near side. The imaginary number space will be as if it never existed, erased from our proper timeline.
全ては元通りになるんです。私はルエセルから生み出された AI。元いたところにちょっと帰るだけですから。
Everything will go back to normal. I'm an AI created by the moon cell. I'm just sort of returning to where I came from.
そう。何もかも正しい形に。目を開けたらすぐに、あの出会いも、この日々も、全部。
Yes, all will revert back to how it should be. Time we met, all our days together, everything. Right after you open your eyes.
気にしないでください。ひとときの夢が終わるだけの話です。
So please don't worry. This fleeting dream is about to come to an end. That's it. Although,
長い夢でした。とても楽しくて
Happier than I deserve. Jesus Christ.
幸せで
this dream was quite a long one. It was so very fun. It made me happier than I deserve.
Come on.
Come on. Is this the only solution we have left?
Sakura said that everything would go back to normal. We'll return to our proper timeline before we were sucked into the far side of the moon. The far side of the moon won't exist. Basically, all the events that occurred here will be erased. Almost like it was supposed to be standalone DLC or some shit. Including all the time we spent working together in the student council. Including our battles against BB, the alter egos, the others. All of the countless events that occurred here.
なるほど。起死回生の妙手よな。そうなれば月の裏側に落ちることはなく、俺と契約することもない。
I see. A brilliant way to avert Hakuno's certain doom. He'll have never fallen into the far side of the moon, nor contracted with me.
喜べよ。表側に戻ったところで死ぬだけだった貴様の運命も元通りというわけだ。
Rejoice, Hakuno! This means that once you're back on the near side, you won't have death there waiting for you.
先は見えているがな。貴様のサーバントなぞどうせ箸にもかからぬただの英霊であろう。
Hey, Tamamo's great. One can see what will happen afterwards, though. Your servant's probably some lousy heroic spirit worth less than a damn.
俺であれば敵なしだろうが、それもここまで。6回戦の部屋で無様に敗北するがよい。
With me, you'd be without peer. Alas, you'll get tossed around like some dog in the 6th round or something. The light intensifies. I can't see Gil or myself anymore. The darkness permeating the space is dissipating. My entire body is fading into particles. I don't feel scared. I firmly believe that I'm going back to the right time, the right place. At this point, I'm feeling the relief that follows victory. But
よかった。私、誓ったんです。あなたを守ると。それだけはちゃんと果たせそうですね。
Good. I swear that I would protect you. Looks like I kept my word on that at least.
私はあの日々を消してしまったけれど、あなたももう忘れてしまうけれど。
Although, I ended up erasing our time together. And you'll probably end up forgetting.
それでも、もし少しでも覚えていたら。
But if you could just remember for a moment longer.
this memory, as I recall.
本当にお疲れ様でした。あなたは私がお世話してきた中でも一番素敵なマスターです。
You've worked so hard. Among all the masters I've looked after, you're the most remarkable one.
Hmm.
どうか良い戦いを。それと、もし余裕があったら。
I wish you luck in your battles. Also, if it's not too out of your way,
次の私にも
Hmm.
よくしてあげてくださいね。
please treat the next me as well as you've treated me. Obviously. Also, sorry, BB. Not this route. Sakura! Light engulfs my consciousness before I can even reach my hand out into the void. My fingers, arms, legs, body are all disappearing into the light. Only information now flows. My consciousness violently accelerates, backwards, into a flashback. In an instant, it's as if I had underwent a journey across 100 light years. Suddenly,
こんにちは先輩。今日も来てくれて嬉しいです。
Hello, Senpai. I'm happy you came to visit again.
初めて会ってすぐのこと覚えていますか？
Do you remember what happened right after we first met?
私が保健室で眠っていてお見舞いに来てくれた時のこと。
When I was resting in the infirmary and you had come to check up on me?
たった一日聖杯戦争のおまけみたいなそんな日のことです。
It was almost like an extra day of the Holy Grail War, remember? We had days like this. We spent days together like this.
おはようございます先輩。今日は美味しいお茶の入れ方を考案してみました。
Good morning, Senpai. I thought up a new way to make delicious tea today.
お口に合うといいんですけど。
I hope you like it.
お茶受けが欲しいですか？あ、はい。ちょっと難しいけど頑張ってみます。
You want sweets with your tea? Oh, okay. I'm not that good at making them, but I'll try my best.
20世紀の和菓子と洋菓子データってどこにあるのかな？私に使用権限あるといいんだけど。
Where can I find data in Japanese and Western sweets? I hope I'm authorized to use that data. I remember. Thank goodness I remember it all so clearly now. BB hid them from me, but at the very, very end, I remember the truth behind this whole affair. That's right. I see now. In that infirmary, which would never change, I spoke with her a lot. A whole lot. Although most of the preliminary events I experienced were fabricated by BB. Still, what happened by the school entrance, at least, was real.
見つかっちゃいました。この日課もそろそろ終わりみたいです。
So you found out. Looks like our daily routine is about to come to an end.
先輩、あなたは私のことを最初に認識してくれたマスターでした。
It's a little sad, don't you think? Senpai, you are the first master to pay any attention to me.
他のマスターにとって私は保健室の NPC
I
に
guess
過
that
ぎ
makes
ま
sense,
せん。
though. To the other masters, I was nothing more than the infirmary
ア
NPC.
イテムを配給したり情報を提示するそれだけの存在。私もそれでいいと思っていました。
My only purpose to them was to distribute items and provide information, and I, myself, thought that was fine.
けれどあの時爆を起こして倒れていた私をあなたはまるで人間みたいに助けてくれました。
But that day, when I had collapsed due to a bug, you came and helped me as if I was human.
そこにないものをあると言ってくれたんです。
That's when you told me that nothing can be something.
人間になりたがっていた路傍の石に目を留めて対等の友人として手を差し伸べてくれたんです。
I was but a stone on the side of the road, wanting to be a human. You noticed and helped me as if I were a friend and equal.
私は願ってしまいました。あなたともっと話したい。あなたとずっと一緒にいたいと。
I made a wish then, that I wanted to talk lots more with you, that I wanted to spend more time with you.
そんな理由で私はムーンセルに干渉しました。 初めて自分のために力を使ったんです。あなたといるそのために。
That's why I meddled with the moon cell. I began using its power for my own gain. I used it to be with you.
それが全ての過ちです。愛が何であるかもわからないのに人間のように過ごしてしまった。
That was the mistake that led to all of this. Despite not even understanding what love is, I spent those days as if I were a human.
今ではもう苦しみの方が強くて、
Hmm.
私はこの苦しみをもう一人の私に。
Nowadays, it hurts more than anything else. I took that pain and passed it on to another
ど
me.
のようなものであれ AI は記録の消去は許されないから。
AI
全
aren't
部
nope.
に預けてしまえば。
AI aren't allowed to delete memories, no matter the contents. So if I were to turn them over to my backup, what was she feeling? What was she trying to protect? To me, those days we spent together were pretty ordinary, but to her, were they dazzling? Remember. Remember.
ああ、そんなことがあったんですか？面白いですね。
Wow, that actually happened? That's funny.
先輩、授業の内容を教えてもらっていいですか？私は授業に出られないので。
Senpai, can you teach me what you've been learning in classes? I'm not allowed to go to classes, so
お怪我はありませんか？私は健康管理しか取り柄がないので、たまにはお役に立ちたいです。
are you hurt? Health management's the only thing I'm good at, so I hope I can occasionally help in that aspect.
先輩、こっちこっち。小富根神父からプ
Oh
ー
my
ルの
god.
鍵借りちゃいました。
Senpai, over here, over here. I borrowed the key to the pool from Father Kojimine.
水着？あ、浅はかでした。まずは水着をデザインしないとですね。
Huh? My swimsuit? Oh, I didn't think that far. I need to design one for myself first.
皇帝のお花を？ありがとうございます。早速花瓶を用意しますね。
Are these flowers from the garden? Thank you so very much. I'll go grab a vase to put them in.
先輩、お弁当です。頑張って新スキルとして取得してみました。
Senpai, I got a bento for you. I tried my hardest to acquire a new skill to make this.
先輩、
Senpai?
先輩、あのね。
Hey, Senpai.
Everything reverts to zero. I hear a very distant voice.
聖杯戦争システム再起動開始。エラー AI チェック完了。違法改ざんを含むすべてをリセットし。
Hologram War System reboot initiated. AI error check complete. Resetting all unauthorized changes.
Something soft touches my outstretched hand. The sensation becomes but an illusion and vanishes. Everything returns to as it was. Hakano Kishinami's consciousness cuts out there.
大丈夫ですか？
Are you okay?
A young girl's voice wakes me up. A white ceiling, white sheets, and a single girl watching over them all by herself. Feels like I saw a fragmented dream.
よかった。昇降口で倒れていた時は どうしようかと思ったんですよ。
Good. I didn't know what to do when I saw you pass out near the school entrance.
気をつけてくださいね。いくら校内での戦闘は禁じられていると言っても、戦場なのは変わりません。
Please be careful, okay? Even if there's no fighting allowed on school grounds, this is still a battlefield.
サーバントを連れずに行動するなんて、自殺行為も甚だしいですよ。
Going so far as to acting without a servant is considered suicidal, you know. Without a servant? When she told me, I checked my left hand without much thought, and I saw all 3 of my command spells were there. I breathed a sigh of relief. Not sure why I was relieved my command spells were there, but I was. But a servant. I wonder, who in the world is my servant?
そんなの当然。あれ、おかしいな。なかなか検索結果が。あれ、あれれ。
Hmm? Of course it's... Huh? That's strange. The search results didn't... Huh? What the...
セイバーさんかアーチャーさんかキャスターさんのどれかですよ。
It should be either a saber, archer, or caster. It's caster. That's right. That should be the case. I didn't really get any option to pick from outside of those.
とにかく5回戦突破おめでとうございます。
In any case, congratulations on getting through the 5th round, Hakeno Kishinami.
そろそろ掲示板へ移動してください。6回戦の相手が発表される頃ですから頑張ってくださいね。
Please make sure you make your way over to the bulletin board. It should be displaying your opponent for the 6th round right now. Good luck. I thank her and get out of the bed. The Holy Grail War's starting to wrap up. I made it this far, so I have to keep up to the very end.
お目覚めですか。よかった。
Hey, Ronnie, what's up?
私にはもう打つ手がありませんでした。
You're awake. I'm glad. There's nothing I could do to help you in the state you were in.
サーバントのないマスターになってしまった私にはあなたの力が必要です。
You really just fucking picked one of them?
I don't have a servant anymore, so I have to rely on you.
あなたが聖杯を得る他に私が生き残る術はないのですから。
There's no method to ensuring my survival, save for you obtaining the Holy Grail.
くどくなりましたね。後で死より教わった疲労回復に良いお茶を入れましょう。
I am talking too much now, aren't I? I should brew you some tea my mentor taught me to make. It'll cure you of all your fatigue.
ところで先ほどから何かお持ちのようですが、それは？
By the way, it appears you've been holding something since I saw you. What is it?
Really? Now that she mentions it, I've had my fist clenched around something ever since I woke up. I wonder what it is. I slowly open my hand. It's a Sakura petal.
Is this a Sakura petal?
I'm not going to say cherry blossom. It really is a Sakura petal. I don't know why I was holding onto something like this. Maybe I accidentally grabbed it when I collapsed. I turned my hand to throw it away, but I changed my mind. Cherry blossom petals are rare to find. Shit, I said it. Whatever. Rare to find around the school building. For no particular reason, I put it away as if it were something important. Suddenly, I get the feeling that someone called out for me to stop. I seem to hallucinate hearing senpai. Naturally, I turn around, but see no one there.
You seem to be crying.
I didn't even realize the tears were streaking down my face. I wipe them away with a finger and walk away from the infirmary. I walk down the familiar hallways that clutch my chest, feeling empty over a last sense of having lost something important.
This is the remnant of the pale pink memories. The ash left from a film burnt to cinders. It was like some final remnant of days gone by, the last fragment of a girl's heart, a girl who had dreamed of love. I stop in front of my room. This is the room I've been using throughout the Holy Grail War. I can't recall who my servant is, or their class, but I know we endured many a battle. Still, what kind of heroic spirit was my servant, I wonder? Please let me choose. Ever since I woke up in the infirmary, I haven't been able to think straight. The wheels in my head just aren't turning. For some reason, beyond this door will be ruins. The moment I open it, I'll be deleted from the moon cell, and Akino Kishinami's Holy Grail War will end. I have a hunch I can't shake off that this is what will happen. For a second, I was like, where are his glasses? I've been wearing the glasses for so long, I forgot that Hakuno doesn't actually wear glasses. I can't accept that. I haven't lost yet. I beat Julius and advanced to the 6th round after all. However, I've come to accept that this is how it has to be. Reason being, Hakuno Kishinami was technically supposed to have been destroyed in a place far removed from here. I was just saved by a surprise move. Borderline cheating. It's a miracle when you get to break a rule, because it only happens once. There is no second time. No exceptions. The moment I open this door, I'll be erased from this timeline. And that's fine. I've decided that this is fine. I place my hand on the door. This is where I hold up my end of the bargain. And so, Hakuno Kishinami's Holy Grail War came to an end. Oh, brother! What? Why? Why are you naked? Hold up. What is he, streaking?
一足先に来てみたが、こちらの部屋もみすぼらしいのだな。まこと貴様らしいつつましさよ。
And your hair changed again. I arrived ahead of you to find this room lacking as well. Truly this layout reeks of your modesty.
だがまあ、今さら不満は漏らすまい。俺もこちら側に来る際、家財の9割を落としてきたんだ。しばしの石品、甘んじよう。
But well, I can't complain now. I lost 90% of my belongings in coming to this side. I resigned myself to abject poverty for a spell. I remember now. This is the extraordinary servant that I contacted over the far side of the moon, Gilgamesh. Right. We took care of the disaster BB brought in about in the far side of the moon.
よし、あっさり記憶を整理したね。元より月の裏側の住人である俺と契約した貴様は、他のマスターどもとは違う。
Good, your memory is in order. You're not like the other masters. You managed to contact me, originally a dweller of the far side.
あの一件はもはや夢となったが、貴様が繰り広げた戦いは真実だ。ならばこそ、ここに俺がいる。
Those events are but a dream now. Battles you waged were real, and so I am here now. I don't really understand though. I thought Gil wasn't able to come over to this side.
そのルールは破壊した。目も覚めたゆえ万有がてらに足を伸ばした。
I broke that rule. Since I was awake, I figured I would seek some amusement as I took my legs for a stretch.
加えて、こちらでの貴様のサーバントも調べてる。 サーカーのクラスだったが
I also looked into that servant you were with on this side. Its class was a berserker.
Really?
そやつは貴様を見失った後あっさり契約を立っている貴様は自らの犬に見捨てられたのだ
Once they had lost sight of you, they didn't hesitate to sever your contract. You were abandoned by your own pet.
そこまでは俺も予想していなかった6回戦で敗退する前にサーバントの欠落で脱落されては俺の面目が立たん
Even I didn't anticipate that. It would have disgraced me if you had been expelled due to the lack of a servant rather than elimination.
仮にも貴様は俺と契約を交わしたもの消え去る時は全力で戦い及ばなかった時でなければならん
You are someone I contacted with, jest or not. Your end must come after expending your all in the battle ultimately beyond your ability. Gilgamesh speaks matter-of-factly. I take in his arrogance with both shock and acquaintance. Welling up within me is a feeling of wonder and something else. I don't really know why, but I can't help but grin.
でどうするここに一人手の空いているサーバントがいるわけだが
So, what will you do? There's a servant here, and he's not particularly preoccupied or clothed.
共に頂点を目指すというのなら我が手を取るがいい今一度その霊樹を捧げる時だ
If you seek to rise to the top with me, then take my hand. This time, it's your rightful moment to invoke those command seals. I take out his outstretched hand, leaving one command seal. I use two. First, we will be as equals. I swear on this command seal that we will be free to believe in one another, respect one another, and if need be, confront one another. With this next seal,
そうか良い誓いだそれならば俺も剣の打ちがいがあるというもの
is that so? A fine oath, Hakuno. With this, you've proven yourself worthy of unleashing my blades for.
行くぞマスター目指すはムーンセル中枢視点の差だ俺がいる限り当たり前の結末など消し飛ばしてくれる
Let's go, Master. We head for the moon cell's core, the seat of heaven's devoted. Let the unexpected become the unexpected with me here. Yeah, I can't be standing around here. I look at the pedal in my hand one more time. It's all just a dream now. But I know for sure that there was once a girl. A girl who defied the moon cell to protect something. I'll probably find out what her wish was once I advance. My battles continue, and ever will they until they reach the moon cell's core, waiting until the end of the Seven Seas. Is that it? Did we get a credit roll? Oh my god. And so, with that small, weak sword by your side, the great and powerful wall was felled, and the deepest depths of the Seven Seas was the crown of victory. No matter the consequences, you fought for your life until the very end. The path you've taken was your proof, opening the way, sending her off, your beginning. Everything was passed on. At peace with the destruction, you closed your eyes. The night of your end had come. And so the battles came to an end. Whoever it was that desired war across Earth is gone now. And just like him, it was all thanks to this nobody of a young man. What was awarded to the victor? Who was the survivor? Was that almighty wish-granting device, in truth, capable of granting wishes? The person who knows those answers now is silently crumbling away. The moon cell's divine eye changes the future according to the wishes of he who possesses it. And now that that device no longer exists, the way the moon cell automaton functions was transformed into something else. For Hakuno Kishinami's excessively human wish was granted, to sever its connection with Earth. Interesting. Rest well. The sound of eyelids shutting. Rest well. The sound of light fading. Please take comfort. The observation device is reverting into what it once was. A dreaming machine. And thus it all came to an end.
いや、それはない。愚昧極まったかムーンセル。完全なる勝者が消え去るとは、筋が通らぬ。
No, that won't be happening. Never have I seen so vacuous an entity as the moon cell. Who would stand to see an undisputed victor
貴
vanquished?
様がいらぬというのなら、その男、俺がもらい受けよう。
If you have no need for this man, then I shall have him for myself. The light blazes so bright, as if piercing my eyelids. I hear a deafening sound, like the cacophony of a million people passing by.
ようやくたどり着いたか。一瞬というから使ってみれば、跳躍工法というのも考えものだな。
So you finally made it. I figured I would try this, jump drive, since it's instantaneous, but it's quite a puzzling contraption. Please don't tell me you're naked
だ
again.
がよい。注文通りの光景だ。目を開けよ。いつまで眠っているか。
Well, no matter. I received what I requested. Awaken, Hakuno. How long do you plan on dozing? Obeying his voice, I open my calcified eyelids. There, I see. Before my now opened eyes lies, without exaggeration, an actually entirely different world. I'm near the spire of some massive tower of a monument. I'm standing about 600 meters high in the air. A gala of light pulses far and wide below. I first thought it was of a splendid ocean, but it's actually locomoting light. It's a golden city that stretches on without end. A bypass where spiritrons flow to and fro through the air. The Sorbet universe? Ah, this is a port. I got the initial sense that this was some kind of airport. But maybe that means this is a control tower? I'm overlooking an unknown world overflowing with light.
つまらん。あまり驚かぬな貴様。この風景に動転し、勢い足を踏み外し、地上に落下する展開を期待したのだが。
How dull. Would it kill you to be a little surprised? I was hoping you would shaken from awe, lose your footing, then take a tumble. And over here is my ghastly servant that I'm oh so fond of. Let me just state that I'm not at all composed right now. I'm simply so overcome with wonder that I can't process this. I made it to the end of the Holy Grail War. I got into the moon cell's core, resolved that entire fiasco, but was subsequently awarded by being disassembled. And yet, I woke up to find myself in an unmistakably sci-fi world. Like an ego massage after not even fainting after all that. I'd like an ego massage, okay, yeah. Wait, first off, I want an explanation. Why are we here? What happened? Brother, why are you half naked?
ここか？ここはセラフとは別の量子虚構世界。別の天体の量子ネットワーク。
Where? This is an imaginary Spiritron world apart from the Seraph. The Spiritron network of a different celestial body.
ムーンセルは貴様を容認できない。どうあっても消去するというのでな。
The moon cell cannot allow you to be. Thus, it must get rid of you.
こちらからムーンセルに見切りをつけ、消費、発展を題目にした次世体のいる星ならばどこでもいいと飛び出したのだ。
Seeking any planet with intelligent life that consumes and develops, I roped us here to rid ourselves of our moon cell problem.
まあ、地球とは1500光年ほど離れてしまったが、そのあたりは多めに見よう。この光景に比べればさまつなことだ。
Well, I say we're about 1,500 light years from Earth, but just bear with it. What does it matter anyway with so grand a spectacle? Ha 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 ha. The King of Heroes gleefully laughs. A different celestial body? We super warped here? 1,500 light years away? Like we're in Orion?
いや、その前あたりではないか。空天を見るがいい。馬の頭らしい
The horse head
白い
nebula.
のが見えないか。
No, it's a bit farther. Don't think. It's a bit farther, I think. Lo, gaze up at the sky. Doesn't that one nebula remind you of a horse head? Don't lo me. I don't even... Does this King of Heroes even fathom what he's done?
そう喜ぶな。俺とて照れるではないか。だいたい貴様はあの結末でよかったのか。おとなしく消え去るのが望みだったのか。
Please contain your glee. You make me blush. Would you have preferred the alternative? To quietly return to nothingness? I guess he has a point. At the time, I'd resigned myself to my fate. Deep down, though, I don't think I really wanted to disappear. Still, I feel like I'm being too greedy.
欲などいくらでも張ればよい。少なくとも俺は気に食わなかった。
Greed should be let to expand as it needs. I, at least, wasn't pleased with abiding by such an outcome.
それにだ。お前には一つ足りぬものがある。それを教えてやろうと思ってな。
Also, there is one thing that you lack. I figured I would teach it to you. I lack something. Not any experience or ineptitude. I lack something else?
わからぬか。新しきを知る喜び。未知に胸をときめかせる本能。
You don't know. It's the delight of learning new things, fostering the instinct that sends one's heart aflutter from traversing the unknown.
己の人生を彩る娯楽、つまり優越というやつだ。
It's the amusement that decorates the events of one's life. Basically, experiencing joy. Gilgamesh holds both arms out towards the city below, a sprawling, unknown world. A world I've never seen before. A future I'm free to stroll through, challenge, race through.
貴様は悩み事は達者だったが、楽しむことは下手くそだった。全く話にならん。
You were always proficient in being distressed, piddling when it came to enjoying things, and that's no way to be.
だが、この別天地ならば、嫌が王でも思い知るだろう。人生の喜び、生まれてきた意味というものをな。
And now that we're in this world apart, you'll learn whether you want to or not. The joys of life, the meaning of your existence even.
何しろ俺ですら未知の新大陸だ。心が弾まぬはずがない。
This is a novel world even to me anyway. How could one not feel exhilarated?
どうだ？お前は今、人類の最先端にいるのだぞ。
What say you, Hakuno Kishinami? Here you'll be on humanity's forefront. Gilgamesh's lips curl into a smile, then he holds out a hand to me. His smile lacks compassion as always, but it's brimming with pioneer's delight. His outstretched hand isn't inviting me for a handshake. It's invited me to explore alongside him. I swallowed down the vexation rising from the bottom of my heart. I bet I'll be objecting to this nonstop later. But I can't find a single thing to complain about right now. Reason being, as he said, this grand sight represents my future, and that it takes precedence over all.
それでこそだ。では、新たな旅に飛び込むとするか。
Well said. Now, how about we plunge straight into our new journey?
我らが行くは星の大会。いつか人類が知るであろう楽しみを一足先に味見するぞ。マスター。
We will conquer the oceans of this planet. One day humanity will know of them, but we will have the pleasure of knowing them first, Master. I place my hand in his. In this new world, he's even less than a grunt. He has no fame here and is just level 1. Despite that, I nod back to my arrogant partner. This is the final recorded scene. The future continues racing onward. Humans continue expanding outward. We aim to one day arrive at moment where it all ends. I'm about to go on a journey with this extraordinary heroic spirit. It starts now. And so, I pray, may my journey with this mighty king end before his unrealistic expectations drain the life out of me. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna. Where's the mouse? I'm going to mute the audio capture here just to be safe. But we did it! We're now done with extra stuff. Moving on to Extella. Oh. I mean, I'm still gonna be an extra for a while. I do want to go back and do a proper triple C route. I know what it's supposed to look like, but how my route ended up was a little interesting. And for those who didn't quite understand what that extra bit with Sakura there was, um, if I remember right, and I had it explained to me, and I could talk about it because one, we're at the end, and two, it kind of showed it there. Um, the days that Hakunu spent with Sakura and the kindness that he or they, I guess, if you want to do male and female Hakuno, showed Sakura, um, kind of ended up with her like falling in love with them. But AI can't have those kinds of emotions, so she just kind of pushed them onto BB like a separate copy of herself, and then BB took that and ran with it like a lot. He falls. That name's very familiar. Um, and that kind of basically started this whole thing. I know kind of in abstract what Triple C is about. It's technically her route, but I don't know anything uh solid enough to say one thing or another. So that Gilgamesh ending, that was all right. That was really cool. Like a starting a new adventure with Gil. That's good. Lost some strings arranged version. Opening animation. I don't think I need to have the music muted because I don't think I got dinged about it when I first started Triple C. But I'm gonna do it just in case because I don't want to. It would be annoying, and it would also, I think, filter out my whole talking, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but I like to have as much as I can. Oh. But yeah, I think tomorrow I'll start downloading the replacement. Which reminds me, I need to get the replacement for Hollow Atraxia because I think if you didn't know, I think I'm going through the last story of Hollow Atraxia now, unless it has like one other giant thing that I don't know about. But we'll see how that goes. This has been really interesting. I hope and all Fate fans who support us with enthusiasm. I think an extra special shout out should go to the Triple C translation team. Yeah, Stealthy Translator. Ah, God, absolute legends. Actually, for real. They did that all literally by themselves, and I think with no support from Type Moon as a whole, or Marvelous, who published it. It was just like a totally fan led project. Absolute goddamn legends. Fate Stay Night, Type Moon. All rights reserved. Original title. Oof. Chills. Spelling that right. And that's it. I'll go look it up later. But that's it, guys. Do we get a special identification of the Triple C route granted? Yeah. Let's go. Save your current data with clear data. You may use this data to carry over elements to start a new game. Careful when not to overwrite any data you're saving. Yes. We're going to move it down here. And then also up here. Let's see new title screen. Ah. All right. Still, I will be using that new data. What is this? All right. Anyway, whatever. All right. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, rest of your week. We will see you in the coming days. And I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. Bye now.